Hello guys, today we will discuss about disaccharides, very important for biochemistry student. What are disaccharides? The carbohydrate which are composed of two monomers of simple sugar, mostly six carbon sugar are known as disaccharide. Or you can say the carbohydrate which produce two monomers of simple sugar, six carbon sugar on their hydrolysis are known as disaccharide, and they are very important. Why? Because they are very necessary for newborn babies, especially lactose, which is a milk sugar and present in milk around 5%. Disaccharide are sugar composed of two monosaccharide residue linked by a glycosidic bond. The bond between two monomers of simple sugar is a glycosidic bond, and two amino acid peptide bond, and between lipid ester bond. The disaccharide of physiological importance are as follow. Very important. These disaccharide maltose and isomaltose are produced during the hydrolysis of starch. Sucrose present in sugarcane. It is also present in the fruits and some vegetables. Lactose present in the milk, and lactulose, which is a very important disaccharide and used in constipation and produced during heating process. Trehalose is also very important disaccharide. So these are all six disaccharides are very important and used in our physiological important studies. First of all, maltose, also known as malt sugar. Maltose is formed by joining the two glucose unit by alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage. It means both residues of glucose are in alpha configuration. Mean hydroxyl group downward with respect to 6 carbon. So this is wrong. This is also downward. This orientation is wrong. This hydroxyl group is down and hydrogen group is up. This is beta configuration, so it is wrong. So the maltose is also is a disaccharide which is formed by alpha 1 and alpha 4 glycosidic linkage. It is also known as alpha D glucopyranosyl 1,4 D glucopyranose. So it is a disaccharide which is composed of two glucose units linked by alpha 1,4 glycosidic. Produced by partial hydrolysis of starch either by salivary amylase or pancreatic amylase or beta amylase. Has a free active group and hence exhibit reducing property mutarotation alpha beta asymptotic. So all the disaccharide which have free aldehyde or keto group are known as reducing sugar. They exhibit mutarotation. What are the uses of this sugar? Sugar is used in the fermentation to produce alcohol in industry, used as a nutrient, as a sweetener, and as a fermentative reagent. Malt extract is used as a nutrient for the growth of microbe and animals. Isomaltose is also a byproduct of starch during the hydrolysis of starch by alpha amylase or beta amylase or pancreatic amylase. So, two glucose are linked by alpha 1,6 glycosidic. Mean first carbon hydroxyl group and 6 carbon hydroxyl group are linked and water is removed. So alpha 1,6 glycosidic linkage is formed. Sucrose, which is also known as table sugar, invert sugar, and sucrose. So it has three names. So orientation of glucose is alpha, but orientation of fructose is beta in table sugar. That's why it is known as alpha D glucopyranosyl, beta D fructofuranoside. Why it is known as fructofuranoside? Because it has 5 member ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 member in the ring. And it is known as pyranose. Why? Because it has 6 member ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one 6. So 5 member ring is known as furanose and 6 member ring is known as pyranose. That's why it is known as alpha D glucopyranosyl, beta D fructofuranoside. In this case, anomeric carbon of glucose and anomeric carbon of fructose, which is second carbon. Both are linked in bonding. So there is no free anomeric carbon or aldehyde or keto group. So this is not reducing sugar. This sugar does not show any mutarotation alpha beta characteristics, or you can say it does not form any oxazone mixture. Sucrose has no free reactive group because the anomeric carbon of both monosaccharide are involved in the alpha 1 beta 2 glycosidic linkage. Thus, the sucrose neither show reducing property nor mutarotation characteristics. Why it is known as the invert sugar? Because before hydrolysis it is dextrorotatory, but after hydrolysis by some enzyme or acid, it becomes levorotatory. So this inversion from dextro to levorotation is known as invert sugar. The hydrolytic product of sucrose is called invert sugar because the optical activity of sucrose is inverted after hydrolysis from dextro to levo by an acid or by an enzyme. Invertase are suppressed into equimolar mixture of its two components, glucose and fructose. This fructose shows high levorotation characteristics, which marks the dextrorotatory characteristics of glucose. And the optical activity of the mixture becomes levorotatory. This is a dextrorotatory. After hydrolysis become levorotatory, right? Because this fructose has a minus 90 plus value. That's why it's so levorotatory. Lactose, in which one molecule of lactose is linked by the one molecule of glucose. So both glucose and galactose are in a beta configuration. Mean first carbon hydroxyl group are in a upward direction with respect to carbon number 6. So both glucose and galactose are in a beta configuration. That's why it is known as beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage, and it is present around 5% in milk. Lactose only is the only sugar of milk and major source of carbohydrate for newborn baby. Synthesized by mammary gland during lactation, milk contain alpha and beta in a 2 to 3 ratio. That's why it shows mutarotation because it has free anomeric carbon, which is a first carbon. Beta lactose is sweeter and more soluble than ordinary alpha lactose. Used in infant formulation medium for penicillin production and as a diluent in a pharmaceutical. These are the uses of lactose. Lactose is also used in fermentation to produce yogurt from milk by using some bacilli strains, useful bacilli strains. This is the fermentation process in which bacterial fermentation produces lactic acid, acetic acid in the large intestine. If we have deficiency of lactase enzyme, lactose does not digested in small intestine. So lactose goes in towards the large intestine and where the anaerobic fermentation takes place and where it produce carbon dioxide, lactic acid, acetic acid, which cause the low of pH and vomiting and diarrheal feeling and bloating feeling, nile production in your bowel. These are the symptoms of lactose intolerance. Trehalose. Trehalose is also a non-reducing sugar. It is composed of two glucose, which have alpha 1 glycosidic linkage. Found in yeast and fungi, the main sugar of insect hemolymph. That's why it is very important for insects and some fungi. Not reducing in nature due to lack of free anomeric carbon. Lactulose it is very important. Why? Because it is used in the syrup as a laxative agent for the babies. Lactulose is used for the treatment of chronic constipation. For sucral fat is an aluminum hydroxide complex of sucrose sulfate that is used in the therapy of duodenal ulcer. So lactose is used along with sucral fat. Lactulose is a synthetic disaccharide in a solution form for oral or rectal administration. Each 15 ml of lactulose solution of USP contain 10 gram of lactulose and less than 1.6 gram of lactose, less than 1.2 gram of lactose, and zero point 0.1 gram or less of fructose. So lactulose is very important disaccharide and used as a laxative. Lactose I have already told you that the useful coliform bacilli bacterial strain produce yogurt, but harmful bacilli strain, which is a non-fermenter, is a typhoid causing microbe. Storing of milk, many bacterial and fungal strain cause the storing of milk. For example, E. coli, Aerobacter, aerogenes, and Streptococcus lactis convert lactose of milk to lactic acid, which cause storing of milk. Sucrose, if introduced parenterally, cannot be utilized. And if we inject the lactose, it does not digest in the milk. So it is used in the treatment of cerebral edema. Thank you. If you like that video, please subscribe that channel. So lactose used in fermentation to produce various milk product, and maltose is a major food during the digestion of starch, and also used in the malt syrups. And our sucrose is used in tea making and cerebral edema treatment, because when we introduce in blood, it does not digest in our blood. So it is used in the treatment of cerebral edema and some other edema cases in our body. That's all. If you like that video, please subscribe that channel. Allah Hafiz.